Every great movement in the world starts with a tiny group of people who simply refuse to accept a situation. Hi everyone, this is Scott Seifferlein, PGA Golf Guru, owner of GrandRapidsGolfLesson.com, bringing you this week's Champion Success Strategy. And that was a quote I opened with by Sir Richard Branson. And Richard Branson was in Grand Rapids this past week speaking to the Econ Club. Another quote he had was, "The best way forward is to give more people everywhere greater power to build their own destinies." And think about that for a moment. That's what I'm trying to do here with this Champion Success Strategy each and every week. Number one is to simply refuse to accept a situation as it is, and then to give you the power to build your own golf destiny. So let's talk about a couple situations that we want to refuse to accept them as we've always been told. So one of them is to keep your left arm straight, or keep your arm straight. And so we're always told that growing up and playing golf, and our parents tell us to keep our arms straight, and then our friends tell us to keep our arms straight after we continue to play golf year after year. We continue to top the ball, and then everybody tells us to keep our arms straight. But let's take a look at an example player, and this happens to be Stuart Appleby hitting a 20-yard pitch shot. And I want you to see the softness in his arm position there, and that it's not straight. There is a slight bend. It's not stiff and locked in a locked position, and you'll see that throughout the move back. It stays soft, and so in the transition you can still see some bend of the left arm right there. And then coming into impact, it's still bent slightly all the way up until right through impact. The weight of the club straightens it out just for a brief moment right there at impact, and there'll be some extension through the impact zone, and then the left arm starts to bend again post impact, and it stays soft throughout the swing. So that's an example of simply refusing to accept a situation that we've always been told. It's simply not true. Good players do not keep their arms locked in a perfectly straight position. There is some bend to the arms in the golf swing. One other one we can take a look at, and this one's a classic tip that you've always been given. Your friends will always give you this one when you don't hit a good solid golf shot, and they'll tell you to keep your head down. So let's take a look at this. This is tour player Charles Warren coming into impact, and you can see no head down. He's already looking up at impact, and it's a nice solid golf shot. Takes a divot after impact. So you can see you can be very successful. This happened to be at Buick Open a few years ago. You can be very successful hitting golf shots with your head up instead of down. So refuse to accept a situation simply as it is, and continue to hang around here, and I'll help you build your own golf destiny. Until next week, this is Scott Seifferlein, GrandRapidsGolfLesson.com.